Manners, boy, manners. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc.com, coming to you with your no frills American Idol commentary from a singer. And let me tell you, we got the last night of the guys doing their thing on American Idol, sudden death at the Mirage in Las Vegas. 10 guys will sing, 5 are going home. That's why they call it sudden death. One song, any song from any genre. Let's get right into it. Oh, before I get into it, let me tell you, next week the show will be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. So it'll be 3 nights, and make sure to tune in on Tuesday, don't forget. And I will try to remind you on Twitter if you follow me at Robert Anton or at So You Want to Be a Singer. Also on Facebook at Robert Anton or my Robert Anton fan page. Here we go now. Mathenee Treco started out. He did a little less conversation by Elvis Presley. And I like that he did something a little up-tempo and with some bite to it to start out the show. Thank you very much, Mathenee. But it felt like it was a little high for him in places and he was straining a bit. But it was daring. It was a daring choice and I respect that. Keith gave him notes on making a connection and not getting lost in the song. Nikki said it felt cheesy and karaoke. Randy said the song choice was wrong for him. Mariah said she felt a disconnection between what she expected and what he was serving up. Next, Gurpreet Singh Sarin did Nothing Ever Hurt Like You by James Morrison. And I like his voice, but was a little disappointed with the song choice. It was cool and laid back, but not a I came to win song. Not a competition song. It's something you would hear like in a coffee house, you know, just chilling out. Just didn't have any wow to it. Keith said he didn't think it was a great song for him tonight. Nikki and Keith both were saying he should have his guitar with him. Randy said it was terrible. Randy just bit into him. It was terrible. Lord Jesus, poor man. Vincent Powell was up next. He did 'Cause I Love You by Lenny Williams. And let me tell you, Lord have mercy. I felt like this was a very good song choice, sexy and recognizable, and he performed it well vocally. And I had chills running up my arms with his falsetto notes. He was like, he hit the Curtis Fletcher notes now. He said, you ain't gonna outdo me, Curtis. Then he held out a long note forever and got 3 of the judges on their feet. Nikki was the only one who didn't stand. Keith said he loved it. Nikki said she could envision him with some 50 and 40-year-olds throwing their panties at him. Randy said the show tonight started with him and called him the whole complete package. Nick Boddington was up next. He did Say Something Now by James Morrison. And I liked his voice when he was in his chest voice, but not so much when he flipped into head. The control just wasn't there for me, but he was all into the lyrics, so I kind of enjoyed it. He said there's a timbre in his voice that is easy to listen to, but he was waiting to feel a connection to him as an artist. Nikki said there's a very truthful thing about him, but this wasn't a 10, meaning on a scale of 1 to 10 it wasn't a 10, and it wasn't his best. Randy said he never had a moment, and Mariah said he's been consistent and he has the right plan. Next, Josh Holiday came up and did Better With You, an original song. I think it was called Better With You. From the way he's playing, it's either I'm Better With You or Better With You. And he played the piano and it seemed to please the audience. I liked the intimate beginning, and then the band kicked in and gave it a little more tempo. It was enjoyable and a very nice song. Keith said he has a really great voice, but he wishes he would cut loose and show more passion. Nikki said she would have liked for him to stay at the piano because she said it was a lot more intimate and she really liked that, and she felt like it was jarring when he came away from the piano. Randy said he wasn't wild. Mariah said she was impressed by the audience response to his original song. If you're enjoying the commentary, please make sure to thumb it up, let me know, and let others know who are watching that you're enjoying it. Also, if you want to spread the word, send it to Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit, and all of your social networking sites, and invite some people to come on over here and discuss the show with us if you know that they are also watching. Oh, did I say thank you? Thank you. Manners, boy, manners. We had David Oliver Willis next. He did Fever, an old standard, and we haven't seen him this season, right? And he pulled out the guitar and gave us some country version of this standard. I like the sound of his voice, his tone, and his comfort on the stage. He didn't seem to have a really big moment, but the arrangement was dope, and he gave us a big note near the end. Keith said he could have shown more moments and compared him to some other artists. Nikki said she felt it was kind of mechanical. Randy said the song choice made it a little boring for him, but he was intrigued. Bryant Tadeo was up next. He did New York State of Mind by Billy Joel, and he had a really good start on this with some good solid moments vocally and emotionally. It was a nice surprise to me, his voice, the way he sounded. I didn't expect the way he looked, you know, and being Hawaiian, him coming out with this kind of this R&B flavor. Keith said he handled the song really well and made a connection. Nikki said the only thing she liked was the last part of the song, the last little riffs that he did. Randy said he liked the beginning, but it was never went anywhere for him. Mariah said he was professional but got lost at places in the song. Not a lot of agreement, right? Burnell Taylor, 19, he did This Time by John Legend. And let me tell you, before I realized it was a John Legend song, I was like, he's kind of giving me that John Legend flavor. So let me go to my notes and read them for you. He lost 40 pounds, okay, and was looking like a young preacher to me. He had such a different voice, and he reminds me of John Legend. This was kind of restrained, but he worked it very well. Keith said, gosh, I like that performance, and called him incredibly original. Nikki said she would pay to see him right now, and said no one else was in his lane tonight. And Randy said he was captivating. Lazaro Arbos was up next. He did Tonight I Want to Cry by Keith Urban. And I wanted to like this, but I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't. I like him, I like his personality, but I wasn't feeling it. He got a nice enough voice and did okay with the vocal, but it just didn't connect with me personally, and he was sweating hard trying to make it connect. He really was trying to get it out. It just didn't work for me. Keith said it wasn't a great song choice because he seemed to be trying to catch up the whole time. Nikki said she loves that he always gives them him, you know, him as an artist, and she said it was safe though. Randy said when he hit the chorus, he really shined and called him a great singer. Mariah said there's a purity and simplicity that she loves about him and his performances. Next, Cortez Shaw came up last in the pimp spot and did Titanium by David Guetta featuring Sia. This was an interesting song choice from him and instantly recognizable, right? I was worried about him hitting the high notes, and he hit the first one perfectly, but then he took down the other ones, you know, kind of changed it up, and then at the end he brought up the big end notes again. So I thought he worked it very well, and I wrote nice work. Keith said it was a bold and brave move, but there was a lot of inconsistency in the song. Nikki was being flirtatious and said she liked him a lot and said it was very sexy. Randy said his range surprised him today and called him very current. And Mariah said he made some very good choices. So we get into them deciding, the judges deciding how long, you know, who was going to stay and who was going to go. And I'm just going to give it to you straight, no chaser. Staying were Vincent Powell, Lazaro Arbos, Cortez Shaw, Burnell Taylor, and Nick Boddington. Going home with David Willis, Bryant Tadeo, Mathenee Treco, Josh Holiday, and Gurpreet Singh Sarin. We saw the top 20 and they decided they will be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. And let me know if you thought the judges got it right or not. I thought they did pretty good. I'm Robert Anton. I am out. If you enjoyed the commentary, again, make sure please to thumb it up and send it on. Also, if you want to check out some more videos, there's links down here that you can click on. So go ahead and click some of those links, make some comments, do some thumbing up and all that good stuff. All right, I'm out. I don't know how to end this, so bye.